Welcome to the MineSanity podcast. What's up, guys? My name's Azrael Eternity, and welcome to the MineSanity podcast. With us today, Gravewalker.
Hey.
Banjo Bates. And Sig Corpse.
Hey, guys.
You okay there, Banjo?
I don't know.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Okay.
Moving on.
So I guess stuff for the server news should probably go first. As per, well, I can't really say it's per norm.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has happened since the last podcast.
Yes.
Such as...
Should we first off tell them our new policy on the podcast?
We're only going to be
What's
doing
that?
them when we have something to actually freaking say.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was we can't play League of Legends while we record a podcast.
Well, there's that.
There's that too. But I mean, we couldn't play like Sig said, we couldn't play Minecraft while doing the podcast.
Let alone League.
Yeah, League is a lot more attention intensive.
But yeah. So a lot of stuff has been happening, like Town Hall. That got done.
The amphitheater, yeah.
The
Amphitheater.
episode's finished.
I call it Town Hall. I don't know why. Also, the map room. That's all finished except for the maps.
Six.
Good luck with that.
I do
Yeah.
like that we're going to be able to have the nice maps now.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, Dinnerbone tweeted out today. Stitched together maps.
Oh!
Like
Jiggity.
full blocks, yeah.
Katie. Oh, but we also have some very disheartening news.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Stevie has left.
Yeah. Basically what he had said to me was he's basically burnt out on survival and you gotta figure more on
He's
PvP
he's
stuff.
still on the whitelist though, right? Just in case
Yeah, he
because yeah, okay.
But his
And we
house
have-
is good.
and we
Laundered
haven't
off.
rated-
That's
yeah.
here.
And we haven't rated his house or anything yet.
Oh, we weren't supposed to do that.
No.
Banjo.
I just took a few
Sign on the
potions.
door. There's a sign on the door
I
saying
took him like the day he said he was leaving.
I kind of
Wow. No
He doesn't
respect.
need to be
No respect.
No, I have respect. I just think, hey, if they don't know about it, then
Come on,
it's up to
Banjo.
them.
This isn't Odin that we're talking about here. This is Stevie.
That's true.
Oh, that was
I mean,
bad.
all he
That
took
wasn't-
was a few potions. I mean,
Yeah, that's
is,
fine.
is that really all that bad? He had 50 stacks of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to suggest, if for the mapping, if we divvy up his speed potions for mapping.
Yeah.
Oh, or we could just rename the building Mapper Symposium. I don't know. Put a
What?
bunch of paper and compasses and potions in there.
Or not.
Or not, you know.
If you win it, you can do that. Sure. Go ahead.
I was going to suggest that it
Oh.
would make an awesome hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're actually going to like auction the entire place off. It's going to be an estate sale.
Well,
Pretty
not a sale. It's just gonna be big lottery. Basically,
Well,
picking up.
estate. Oh, a lottery. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it
Can't
was going to
really-
be an option where you had to
Who are you
bid.
gonna pay?
Is this going to be Powerball? Is Mega Millions?
Oregon Lottery.
I don't have Powerball up here.
Are
I've
people
can't go
under
some
18 not allowed to play?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, sorry, Banjo. You're SOL.
So that leaves me, Graves, Sigs, King, Zippy.
Zippy. Yeah.
I think that's it. Arky is Arky?
Rock.
Okay.
But I
Rock,
don't think. Well, yeah, those guys too.
Kick.
Rock
You
and
got it.
Kicks. Anyways, so pretty much a lot of people but Banjo.
Everybody but Banjo and Oswald. What the?
We're largely inclusive.
I hate
let's
you
see,
guys
what
sometimes.
else? What else has happened on the server?
We things and stuff and things.
I don't know. I was happy.
Done. I don't know.
I was happy.
Oh, I made a villager breeder.
Mm.
And I have plans to make iron golem spawning clouds in spawn, or around spawn at least. The idea behind those is I'm making them really, really high up in the air in one layer each. And then spreading them out so we can still have doors and spawn and stuff without messing it all up. and then just having them fall because iron golems. This is actually something that a lot of people don't know. They can't move when they're in the middle of the air. So if you just drop them out of a 2x2 hole, then they will land in a 2x2 hole exactly down below them. So the plan behind that is just drop them down below, 20 blocks, kill them there, transport items back to a central collection system, and get iron. I don't know. Words?
Yeah, that. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking of building 8 or 10 of them, and I'm building them primarily out of quartz. So...
So they blend in with the sky.
That's gonna be a lot of quartz.
Yeah, to be like clouds. And I thought, you know what? I have a lot more quartz than wool. So
what do you mean by one layer?
Go over to my farm and just start sharing.
1 layer each. I mean, like 1 spawning cell.
Oh, okay. I was like, how the hell are you doing a 1-layer design with that? I'm thinking
if you need wool, I think I have you covered.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Grave has 500 some sheep at his place, and that's why the server's been lagging.
Yeah. I'm fixing that pretty soon here.
Don't fix it quite yet, because actually I am gonna go over there with a few pairs of shears.
Oh, just a few.
Well, there's 500 sheep there.
You can easily use up a pair of shears running through there really fast.
And I'm also gonna need to bone meal them all white.
Well, no.
That's simple enough.
Just give me all the other ones. I'm sure there's a lot of white ones.
No, you can just come over to my place and get the skelly grinder chest.
Trust me, I have plenty of bones.
Yeah, I've got almost a double chest full at this point.
Actually, you know what? I think that the skelly grinder that Az and I set up is still at spawn.
Yep,
it is.
Yeah,
it's just hidden. I went AFK'd there for a little bit yesterday, just because I needed arrows.
I also built a cactus farm in spawn. A fully automatic one.
Oh.
We needed more cactus?
Asco does. I built it primarily for him.
I have a little 2-layer one at my house.
Yeah, I built one that I think has 21 cacti in it. And then all the... It's cacti.
I know.
But all of the cactus goes into a central collection chest. Kind of... you'll see it when you go in there. It's a trapdoor in the floor. You'll see it.
How's your little mob farm doing?
Little mob farm. Oh, actually, pretty good. Getting pretty good rates.
Cool.
I mean, not wonderful because it's only 2 layers, but it's pretty good.
Scared the shit out of me the first time I encountered it. You're walking around, and I was putting stuff in the trading post, and I hear a creeper. Taking damage. I'm like, where the hell's a creeper?
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. But I decided against fixing it.
No,
because it would be funnier. What else has been going on? I've been talking a lot.
I've started...
I don't know, you covered everything I did.
Thanks for letting everybody else talk about their own projects.
You're welcome.
I started building, well, not building, but redesigning my nether tunnel to the adventure.
Don't you have to move your tunnel, though?
I was originally going to, but I was just like, you know what, fuck it. This is going to be too much work to have to dig it out again and then expand it.
But now you're crossing over like 3 or 4 other tunnels.
Oh, they can go down or
at
up.
700 blocks away.
Yeah, just think of how far people were out last season.
I'm not disagreeing, however, shut up.
However, you're wrong.
If nothing else, you can just go under it a little bit.
No matter what, even if like I put it in the farthest corner of one of those, at some point it's going to cross somebody's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect system. People can go underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you end up with people like me, how last season...
Stop complaining.
Okay.
Stop complaining, Banjo.
Remember Stevie's pathway to his incomplete, barely even started arena?
Yeah.
That had to go around the storage room in the nether.
Well, that's because you built the storage room right in the goddamn middle of everything.
It made sense, didn't it?
Not
It's
really. It was
close
down
to
the
the
sandstone
center.
path. It was down the sandstone path.
So, it was the first. It was the first right down that pathway.
But
Yeah, no.
Just quit complaining.
Exactly.
I must find something to complain about this.
No, you really
He
don't.
wasn't involved. How about we leave it at that? He wasn't involved in the design.
Yeah.
I actually really liked that design too.
It looked really nice. I just think that to better use the space, we could have probably gone under because the mall wasn't built at that time.
But that would have required an extensive amount of work. And
No
I
more
didn't want to
And
do
there's
it.
the problem.
Exactly. I'm making it easy for myself. And also at the time, how many people were realistically on that server when I built
I
it?
have no idea.
You know, not a big deal. Wasn't a big deal.
4. That's my rough guess.
So I have my pathway, and it's going to be very resource intensive because
He's using green clay.
I'm using green clay, I'm using glowstone, and I'm using furnaces for part of the flooring.
Oh, and furnaces. That's right.
Yeah.
But it is horsey accessible.
It will be horse. Will be horse accessible
Yes.
because it's going to be 4. It's 4 wide
And
3 tall, 3.5, 4 tall. Go ahead.
That's the one.
Sykes.
I was gonna say that's the one thing we really haven't done much this year is horses. I mean, I have one. I stuck him in the stable and I haven't touched him.
I use my horse constantly.
Well, they're too laggy for me to ride, unfortunately.
Oh.
I mean, it might have something to do with my sheep, but that was even before that.
See, the issue that I have is that like the only time that I've really ever done any big running was getting to where I currently am, and doing the mapping. And the problem with taking a horse mapping is eventually you're going to have to leave him so that you can go map out ocean. I mean, eventually that won't be a big issue because we'll be more inland continent. But down where I am, where I was mapping, it was a big issue.
Yeah. Speaking of mapping,
did you get my map, Sigs? Probably not. I put it in your mailbox in the post office.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the post office that we have yet to demolish.
Yeah.
I will make sure I get that today. But I did a calculation just before we started, and we only need a total of 35 maps.
Only.
Hey, that's down from it's 8. The wall became 8 by 8, so we were looking at a potential of 64. So what I went through and did and calculated. Okay, this map is all ocean. We don't need to worry about it. This.
Yeah.
And we do have to be careful in the northwestern area. We just need to do the coastlines because if we do the whole map, you're going to hit the other continent. So you'll load zones in the other.
That's not
the end of the
bad.
world.
It's just
No, I'm just saying is that we can just do the coastline up there, and that will make that much easier. So I'm still working on the map for Spawn, just because. It's, oh, good God. It was, you hit nighttime and you get other people on the server, and it's just like, crap.
Yeah.
And I needed Featherfall boots bad, so I had to go back and get Featherfall boots. Well,
See, I don't walk around. I don't walk around with the map out a lot, especially if it's hilly terrain. I'll like pop it on, let it load, walk a little bit if I know that I'm not going to be falling anywhere. And then just pop it off.
Well, it was the little 3 block drops that were killing me. It was half a heart here, half a heart there, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So that, and I decided to get some speed potions.
Yeah.
But so the map room is done. That actually wasn't bad. It only took me a morning to do. Wasn't all that bad, and not nearly as resource intensive as I thought it was going to be. So,
well, anyway, GTA 5.
Yeah.
Oh, my eldest boy just bought it
For Xbox.
Yeah, and unfortunately, our Xbox is not working.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crappy. as I was getting up and getting my coffee, he was coming upstairs. He's like, "Oh, look what I got!" I'm like, "Oh, cool. How's it go?" He goes, "Oh, it's great." He was over his buddy's house playing it, and he's like, "But our Xbox isn't working." I'm like, "Oh, shitty."
Sucks to be you.
I'm like, he's like, "I may take it back," and I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "Hold on to it. We're probably gonna be getting a new one here in the next month or so." So, because ours is just flaky as hell.
You realize that the Xbox One comes out in like 2 months, right?
Yeah, I'm not buying that piece of crap.
Okay. But I'm saying your kids might have their hopes up when you say, get a new one in a couple months or a month.
No, I've made it the point of saying I am not buying the new Xbox.
Gotcha.
You know that whole controversy, which I think we discussed on one of the podcasts. And then everybody going, "We don't like this," and Microsoft going, "Well, we're doing it anyway."
Yeah.
Except they completely came back.
Yeah, they completely backed off on it. And the thing that I like now is that, like, everybody was complaining about, the always on and everything like that. And some of the things, like the negative features that people were focusing on for Xbox are actually in PS4 also.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, but the problem is that Xbox phrases it poorly.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation, you can download a game from the PlayStation Store online from your phone, and your PlayStation at home will turn on and download the game while you're away.
Well, that's actually a really cool feature.
Xbox said the same thing. Xbox can do the same thing from, Windows Live, that it can download a game to your Xbox.
Well, yeah, but who likes using Windows Live? I mean, come on.
Regardless, they both can do the same thing, but people are more keen about PlayStation 4s because Xbox, when the guy was talking about it, said that's the beauty of low power mode. So that immediately draws people's attention that the Xbox is never actually off. It is always turned on at some way. The PS4 is still the exact same way, but they don't actually say it.
Yeah.
And so not everybody picks up on it. And it's just like, well, that kind of makes it more annoying.
Most objects, when computers, you turn them off, they're not off.
No, you still get fried.
Flat screen televisions, when you turn them off, they're not off.
No.
Yeah, I think that companies need to communicate these things better with their audience.
Well,
Listen, these things never actually do turn off.
If you tell everybody that, then they're going to get real pissed off about their electric bills. And
no, because everything's power saver anyway. Well, everything's made out of ultra low current LEDs.
I would like to point out that, since Xbox One is shipped with Kinect now, that also means that your Kinect is always on. So the camera can potentially be always on. The microphone potentially could be always on.
How much you want to bet somebody's going to find a hack for that?
That's the thing that worries me the most, is that right there.
Well, all you need to do is turn it away. It's not that bad.
The microphone's still on.
Yeah.
So what? They get to hear you yell, "Oh yeah," at Biggest Loser, and getting your least favorite eliminated. I don't know.
That went completely backwards to where I figured it was going.
I know. I have to kind of agree. Banjo kind of went in a tangent that I wasn't expecting when he starts off with "Oh yeah."
No, I'm just. It just. So what? They get to hear you screaming about your favorite reality TV show. It's not all that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think this must be coming from personal experience. That's the only thing that I can figure out.
No, I don't know. I don't watch TV, so I don't really.
Well, it's not even that. It's the fact that it's a feature that cannot be turned off. That's the thing that.
And I don't even think that you can run it without it even, like, if it's not plugged in.
I'm thinking, they said that it has to be attached.
Except they did retract that statement.
Did they?
Yeah. You don't need to have the Kinect always plugged in anymore.
All I can say is PC Master Race for the win.
Yes.
Mr. I play Xbox.
I don't. How often have I played Xbox? Yeah, I used to.
And you were still tainted.
Tainted.
So did you, I guarantee.
No, I only played Xbox like 2 or 3 times, and I didn't like it.
Taint's still there. You touched it.
No, I didn't like it, so it's okay.
You touched the taint.
It's like
Oh.
Oh, this whole conversation has been a setup just to say something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. We have some good fun on this podcast.
Yes, we do.
maybe you guys do. I'm not included in this fun though.
That's the point.
The letter of the day is T.
Oh.
Okay, we're done with this conversation now.
Moving on, I guess.
Moving on.
League.
I know. I was gonna say we have to talk about League. I know that Siggs doesn't want to, but because he doesn't play it, he has no interest in it. But Brave and Banjo sucked me into starting to play League of Legends, and I have to say I'm having loads of fun playing it.
Oh yes.
And it's eating away at my soul.
Get behind me, Satan! The power of Christ compels you.
But we're definitely going to try to make it into a series of MineSanity plays League of Legends.
Yeah, very soon. After Azrael gets over his fear of people, then we can actually start playing real games.
My thing is, I don't have the time for League either. I mean, with my...
I agree with you. It's a time commitment because it's I told my wife I
45
was all
minute
okay.
game.
I'm gonna be starting to play a game. I can't stop or get up or do anything for the next probably 40 minutes. Is that okay? Just so you know.
And you see, I don't have that type of I got kids and and stuff like that. And not to mention, most of the time I play is 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. When you guys are.
Usually,
hopefully asleep.
We have problems getting together for the podcast, let alone a Legends game. I mean, so
yeah.
Well, there's a difference. League of Legends is fun.
And the podcast isn't.
Not for me.
The MineSanity podcast, where we talk about taints.
Caption.
Throw that up as a thumbnail. MineSanity talks about taints.
Not as the thumbnail, please.
Maybe it's the title. No, not thumbnail.
So I'm not going to throw up like a picture of a taint there.
Well then.
I'm not going to even... that's over. Okay, back to League. But we're definitely going to be doing a MineSanity Plays League of Legends series. Yeah. We're actually trying to figure out who else we can try to suck into this.
Yeah.
I tried.
We'll be happy.
I tried to get a Rockhound into it, but he said he didn't really have a lot of time. So I'm thinking.
Well,
that...
you know what? We probably should ask Stevie because he's a big PvP person.
True. I think he did say he plays that. So
we could always look into that, but part of me actually, with how many games we're trying to reach into and start playing, part of me wants to start opening up MineSanity more towards just not just Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I mean I know that's thinking about that because when you think about it, there's not really many good Minecraft LPers. I mean, I'm one of the very few, but but
I'll let it slide.
Yeah,
you did not just say that.
Yeah, so there's a lot more gamers than Minecrafters because Minecraft is just a very specific genre of game. It's not, the entire gaming community. So I'm thinking that maybe if we can suck people into Minecraft, like we've sucked you into League, then we may be able to get a lot more quality people onto the server.
Potentially. It's an idea.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Well, I thought we were just going to expand, for lack of a better way to put it, the brand.
Well, yeah, that too.
Because I know when ESO comes out, I'll be playing that. I know you guys are not
I want to mess around with it at least. Yes.
I want to get it. I just can't. Money.
Well, you get 30 days free when you buy the game.
Yeah, but 30 days is like nothing. You can't really get that far in 30 days.
I'm just hoping they go the way of.
I think you'll be surprised.
I'm hoping they go the way that a lot of the MMOs do, and just for the first period, it's going to be you have to pay, and then then it'll go to you only have to pay for stuff.
Yeah,
Not
Actually, that reminds me. Did you guys see that Diablo 3 got rid of the auction house?
Oh, really?
I had heard about them getting rid of it. I hadn't noticed that it had actually happened.
I haven't played the game in forever, but I just saw like a billion tweets today saying, "Oh my God, Blizzard finally got rid of the auction house. What will they do next to make this game better?"
I have to say, I was kind of amused at the fact that, at the beginning of Diablo 3, that people were actually making a living off of the auction house.
That's kind of scary almost.
It wasn't very, very many people or anything like that, but people are actually making a sustainable living off of it by farming items and going in and selling them for real-life money.
Wow.
I mean,
yep.
It's
you can say to that.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's the reverse of like freemium games like League of Legends, where you have to pay money to get these extra items or anything like that, as opposed to somebody getting these extra items and having people pay for it. It's kind of an interesting thing. As a side note about Banjo's comment about being the best LPer, I just moved him down a little bit on the MineSanity network sidebar.
Thank you. Thank you.
Siggs is now above him.
Fine. Huh.
Actually, that actually reminds me, Grave, why did you change your YouTube name?
Okay, honestly.
Google Plus.
Yeah, basically. That's all it is.
God
bugged the hell out of me.
God fucking damn it. You know what I just noticed the other day, and it absolutely pisses me the fuck off, is that you cannot, if you have an Android smartphone, all of your apps are through the Google Play Store. And you can now you have to have a linked Google Plus account.
Yes.
In order to leave feedback on apps. To leave ratings, to leave comments, anything like that, you have to have
that's kind of the point, right? You need an account to make sure that you're...
Well, no. I already have a Gmail account. I had to set up a Gmail account for my phone, specifically for my phone, when I got the phone. Now I have to get a whole separate Google Plus account just so they can...
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You can link a Google Plus account with your Gmail.
I know, but it's a pain in the ass. I already have a Google Plus account. I have a Google Plus account for MineSanity Network and my channel. They're both linked together to the same Google Plus. And it's like I don't want to have to either make a separate one or link my goddamn smartphone to this one.
And that's just a bad idea.
Google is taking over the world.
More or less.
End of subject.
Well, I mean, I'm still waiting for Google to merge with Amazon, like it was predicted.
God.
Did you guys ever see that Flash animation?
No.
Called Epic?
No.
Oh, geez. You guys, okay, after this podcast is done, you guys have to go watch it. Basically, it's a guy in 2007, maybe a little bit earlier than that, did a Flash animation, and he was predicting like all these technological advances and stuff, like in satire. And one of them is that Google gets sued by the Wall Street Journal, which actually happened over copyright infringement. Because Google was giving public access to the Wall Street Journal, even though the Wall Street Journal was at the time a paying subscription for online service, and they got sued. I honestly don't remember what the actual decision was. In the video, the decision was in favor of Google.
Obviously.
And,
I doubt that's how it actually went.
Probably not, because I mean it's privatized information. It's what is it? It's a content claim. It's Google didn't generate the content. Wall Street Journal generated the content. It's their. But anyways, one of the things that they said was that Google and Amazon would merge. And
well, that's just a terrifying thing to think of.
Isn't it? I mean, think of how Google search algorithms work, and think of how Amazon's recommendations work, and combining that all into one giant thing, which they call in the video Epic, the evolving personalized individual construct, or something along those lines.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought of something really funny.
I'm sorry. That's unfortunate for you.
Hi, you watched porn. Would you like to buy
porn? Would you like to buy Fleshlight?
Exactly.
This podcast sponsored by Fleshlight. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, I wish. That would be a lot of money. You know how much money that would be?
Not a whole lot, because people wouldn't really be like clicking any ads or anything. Can you imagine having sex toy ads on YouTube?
I'm sure some part of it does.
Yeah,
honestly.
I've seen them before.
You have seen them before?
Wait, whoa. What are you looking up? Never mind, I don't want to know.
Good.
Softcore porn.
No, some things that Good says. The the closed caption thing that YouTube has. They actually transfer the speech into the closed captions, and then they just use those as keywords for ads to show up. So very, very rarely.
Okay. What I have to ask? What was it that you saw in an ad?
Oh,
really?
Yes.
Wow.
What was it?
And you're under 18.
Well, yeah, but my YouTube isn't under 18.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Considering you can put in whatever birthday you want.
Yeah, you don't have to verify it.
I mean, I just did that because
that's the second biggest lie behind I have read and accepted terms and conditions. It's I am over 18. Second biggest lie on the internet.
Yeah.
I am over 18. Please proceed to content.
Yeah.
MineSanity talks taints. We cannot get away from like any sort of sex topic, can we?
No, we can't. It's not possible.
We're all gonna get arrested for having a minor in here.
He's over 18, all right?
You can check my YouTube channel.
According to YouTube, he's over 18, regardless of whatever anyone has ever said.
Birth certificate? Wrong.
Yeah, that can't be right.
Yeah.
No, that was a typo.
Oh, I see.
Forget that it's handwritten. Typo.
Yeah.
Oh, it was lost in a fire.
I'm pretty sure my birth certificate is typed.
I think most people's are.
Yeah.
Meh.
It was a typewriter. They didn't want to have to correct it, so...
You're not that old.
You're that old.
No, I'm that old. I'm over 18.
You know what? Yeah.
Well played.
Yes.
Oh, God. Moving on, possibly?
No. We have to stay on this topic for forever. We have to kill a dead horse.
Beat a dead horse, but yeah, in this case, I can agree.
No, we have to kill
We'll beat it to death
horse.
with beads.
The
banjo already.
What the one time that Banjo clicked an ad?
Oh.
Okay, now that's just uncalled for.
Come on. You bring it upon yourself.
No, I didn't. YouTube did.
Well,
you didn't have to tell us. That was you
I
bringing
thought
it
it was
upon
a
yourself.
service that I had to accomplish.
That was a service they were trying to provide.
Okay,
Anyway.
not that service.
hey.
We need to stop talking about servicing.
Wow.
Hey, Grave, after this, we want to go on to Saints Row 3 and get some service.
No. No. Nope. Nope.
Okay, I'm done.
Really? I sincerely
No, but
doubt
I'm gonna
that.
pretend I'm done and move on.
I'm glad we all live as far as physically possible from him.
That's not true.
Honestly, we
Kingsford
all.
does.
Well, yeah, but we almost all like live at corners of the continent or of the country from him.
Azrael and I used to be almost next door neighbors, right?
Aren't you glad he moved?
And we were actually all considering moving to Texas. Imagine that. Well, not
I-
all, but
Well,
I
you
don't
see, the thing
think I ever
is,
considered
now that I'm not going to be here in 2 more years, uh, we can all move back to Oregon.
no,
No,
we
thank
want to
you.
move. We want to move to Kansas. Remember,
Why Kansas? That's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
fiber,
Exactly.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
fiber,
it is. It's in the
Go-
middle of the continent.
Google fiber. That's,
Oh yeah, that. Yes.
yes, that would be the only reason to move to Kansas.
Well, you can get Google Fiber anywhere.
No.
No,
Well, anywhere in the continental U.S.
no,
No.
it isn't.
Listen
Where
to
it's
me.
not
Run it.
available.
They haven't even started moving out. It's just in like a couple of cities in Kansas and like the westernmost part of Missouri.
Okay, 1 second. I need to look this up now.
They're starting. They're like petitioning for it, and they're trying to generate interest. But people have to put money up front to
Austin
even
has
have.
it.
Austin does not have Google Fiber.
Search Google Fiber, and first thing that comes up is Austin.
He is petitioning for it.
Okay. Oh
Try
yeah, we
again.
hope to bring Google Fiber. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Google Fiber is looking to come to Austin, Texas. Thank you very much. You fail.
Moving on.
Good night.
um,
Snapshots.
yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah,
that was a pretty harsh transition.
I like it.
Speaking of things on the internet,
Sure. That.
We are pretty. Give us money.
snapshot releases.
Wow.
There were two, 37A and 37B.
Yep.
37B
Show
was
them.
just a couple of bug fixes.
Well, no, and. Oh,
Fishing.
okay, yeah, 37B.
Yeah, 37B
Well-
was the bug fixes, but 37A adds in
Fishing,
portals.
terrain,
all the
portals.
fishing.
Yeah.
Well,
That was
we never even
36.
we never even covered 36
Yeah.
because we didn't have a podcast last week. So all the stuff that's being added in, a bunch of different biomes that are being added. Mesa, which is the disco,
clay.
which is the disco mountains that was tweeted, which is all hardened clay,
Mhm.
Awesome.
multiple colors as well as just unstained.
Which is really nice.
which is
Yes.
really nice. Mega Taiga, which is going to be really cool, it's going to have trees similar to jungle but made out of spruce.
I don't think you can
Um,
grow them though.
I don't think you can grow them though. Yeah.
nice.
Special
Not yet.
grass block variant known as Podzol,
Oh.
which is exactly the same as
Mycelium.
Mycelium.
Only
works
it's
in
like
these-
really dark brown.
Yeah. Mossstone boulders are scattered around in the Mega Taiga.
Yes.
Which is
Mhm.
going to be so cool. I have been looking forward to some sort of ruins type stuff being generated, and that's the closest thing that they've had so far. Ice plane spikes.
I haven't found one of those yet.
I haven't either.
I
I look-
barely looked through it, honestly.
I look forward to the packed ice from it.
Jungles are super rare now.
Yeah, and they have melons.
Yes.
I'm okay with jungles being super rare. I never liked them in the first place.
What is the new kind of ice, anyways?
It's called
Packed ice.
packed ice.
It's like regular ice, except
no
it
melt.
doesn't melt.
It doesn't melt,
Oh, neat.
and it's opaque.
Yeah, I know that. I saw it. I just didn't know what it did.
Yeah,
Uh,
it does the same slidey thing.
Does the same slidey thing, doesn't melt. Stone Beach, which is a technical biome. Cold Beach, another technical biome.
Gravel Beach.
Gravel Beach. Gravel beaches already were around, kind of. They just weren't an actual biome.
Deep oceans.
Deep oceans. Well, I'm reading off of the list. Savannah, which is going to be awesome.
Love it.
Because they actually already have those in extra biomes.
FTB. Yeah.
FTB. Roofed forests.
Those are the things that have the trees that you can't grow yet.
Well, that's another type of tree you can't grow.
Oh, really?
Well, it's also they're both spruce trees in the mega taiga and in the black forest.
Oh yeah.
But this one also has it's an extremely dense tree and leaf forest with a canopy that essentially covers almost all of the land, which means that you can traverse the canopy. But it also allows for mushrooms, giant mushrooms to be grown.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
In natural daylight. Oh, that's another thing. Podzol you can grow mushrooms on, just like mycelium.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just something if it's something that got carried over from mycelium. Birch forest, which people have been asking for. Sunflower plains, which is exactly the same as plains, but can spawn sunflowers, which face east.
Always.
Always faced east. The flower forest, which is a forest with all of the new flowers, or majority of the new flowers that are contained.
By the way, they added a bunch of new flowers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of
Like
new
11
flowers.
now.
Deep Ocean, we already said. Extreme Hills Plus, which the main difference to that is that it contains spruce trees, and a non-snowy taiga variation.
Oh, and also the snow and ice form above level 109.
Yes.
I was thinking it was above level 90.
No, it's 109.
Okay.
New amplified world type, which we all went and explored an amplified world individually, which is amazing. The main difference in that is that everything is huge. Everything is giantly tall, and mountains can spawn up to Y256, the maximum height.
Yep.
Which is amazing. And I found the tallest thing that I was able to find was 246.
That's still pretty good, considering the highest you ever find right now is still right around 28. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that we've been going at this for what, over an hour now?
Not quite.
Not quite.
No. Well, and then you got all the fishing changes.
Yeah.
All the fishing changes. There's now a bunch of different fish. Well, not a bunch.
4.
Enchanting fishing rods.
Salmon, enchanting fishing rods.
Salmon, clownfish, blowfish, and the classic fish.
Yeah. I don't think are they blowfish or pufferfish?
Pufferfish.
Whatever it is.
Pufferfish are used as an ingredient in brewing
water breathing potions.
Water breathing potions.
Which is nice. And then the ability to catch treasure and trash.
From fishing, including name tags and enchanted books.
I know what I'm doing.
Never mind, not enchanted books. I was reading.
Yes, enchanted books.
No, enchanted books.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, I was reading the right thing.
It'd be really hilarious if Dinner Bros wrote
saddles?
Yeah, but actually, one of the enchanted books, I saw this on Reddit, had Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, Feather Falling 4, 3, sorry, like Fire Aspect, Knockback, Sharpness.
So you're saying you can get one book with everything on it?
Yes. It had, I would say 8 enchantments on it, and they were all, maxed out.
Wow.
But the problem is you can only use
yeah, you can only use
once.
it on one thing.
Yeah. Still nice.
Who knows if that's actually legit though? Because I mean, you can do that to a book in creative mode.
Well, no, it was legit. That's the thing.
You can actually combine books to make them like that, honestly.
Yeah.
But there's no use to it. It's worthless. You lose the enchantment whenever you try to enchant something.
One of the big things actually that I'm remembering is the achievements and statistics will now be tied specifically to both server files and individual single-player saves. So we can now track statistics on the MineSanity server separate from everything else.
Yeah.
Didn't they try to do that at one point, but it still didn't quite work out right?
Not that I remember.
I don't recall them ever trying it.
Remember how if you switched between versions, It would reset your achievements, and they said they fixed that. But
that's because if you change your jar file,
Yeah.
and that's
yeah,
that's
I thought they had it saved with the world or something like that. Or
No.
the player data.
That's what they're doing now.
Oh, okay.
The thing I saw actually just today, maybe yesterday, was that servers will now display when somebody gets the achievement.
oh yeah, other people can say, and you can, you can disable it. You can disable it.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like 8 different getting wood achievements is just like piling up on your
the
side
thing
of the
is, if the day it happens, obviously, but if
Banjo is getting wood. Banjo is getting wood. Banjo is getting wood.
screen. No,
Here's the
I mean
thing.
like one from everybody.
I know,
Like at
but
the
I
same
mean-
time.
if the server stores what achievements you have, you only see it once, which is good. In that case, I might leave it on just because.
Well, no. I mean, it will do it automatically, but the display of it is toggleable.
I know. That I might
Okay.
leave the display on just because
Oh, okay.
instead of it being shown over and over again, if you change your jar or something, it'll only show it once if the server stores it. So that's not too bad. So yeah.
That would be pretty neat.
Awkward silence.
Oh,
I love it.
Oh, written books can be cloned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
very
good.
nice. Yes.
They did changes to item frames, which is if you put an item frame up and try to punch it, it'll just break it. If you put something in the item frame and punch it, it will only remove the item, and then you can knock down the frame.
And named
And-
items will display their name in the item frame.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And the maps. Can't
Mhm.
forget the maps.
Yep.
Which one of the things that I've always hoped for is that we can put item frames on top of blocks. But I don't know if
yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, and
Think
they're
of-
also apparently they're putting in stitching for maps.
Yes.
So
I
they
just
stitch
said that.
together. Did you?
yes,
I think we
but
discussed that
nonetheless.
earlier.
Oh.
Anyways,
So,
But
part,
my thought is if carry on, I don't care.
I was actually thinking about something amusing in between me and Grave because it would be the only ones who would be able to do it. But adding in some command blocks like down, create a bedrock sort of bunker, and adding in some command blocks because since the statistics are now being tracked, you can actually have them have an output from a command block.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
it can test for.
Yeah.
So we could actually have a test for if at 500 deaths, give them somebody like this Uber item. And Zippy
So
would be
Zippy's gonna get it
exactly would be the first person.
without trying.
I'll
Without
show
trying.
you. I'll just make something that'll automatically respawn me.
he was just killed by a slime earlier.
Oh dear.
Somebody hold on, is somebody on the server? Toggle the scoreboard on.
I think Zippy is on the server.
Oh, I'm the only
It's
one
just-
left on the server right now.
Oh, okay.
All
Zippy
right,
was
well,
on
you know
that
how to
earlier.
turn the scoreboard on. Do that.
SCB
okay,
dash
you're
on.
there. You do it.
I'm curious what the death count is at.
Zippy's at
Okay.
116.
Then
116.
there's me with 14, Banjo and Dude with 13, Rock with 6, Sig's 5, Nazro 5, and
Woo!
Quick's 4. Stevie 3, Ozil
one.
1, and
And
King
zero.
still has
King
none.
is still 0.
Yep.
He also has fully enchanted diamond armor and never leaves his base. But
He's careful. He's very careful.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I
And he has a
had,
beacon in his house.
what?
he has a beacon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, he
that's
does.
right. Well, yeah, he
Yeah.
made the wither pads. I'm sure he got plenty of skulls in the process of building it.
hmm
Hmm.
I still haven't.
Actually,
been
he
out
has a beacon for haste.
Yeah, I don't think he has has enough stuff to put regen on it yet.
Yeah.
there. I don't think that I would have enough to support one.
Oh no.
Hey, Grave, you can turn that off, please.
I was just gonna say that. Those commands work for you too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just could never remember what the hell they are. SCB dash. Oh, well, that's pretty easy. So,
Good job.
so,
Mrah?
well, I was gonna say I've got 2 MineSanity videos coming out this week and 2 Skyrim videos coming out this week,
Nice.
which will be last week when the podcast finally aired. So
let's see.
Yeah.
I still need to record more Inferno Mines, but I have a lot of time. Actually, the last one that I had pre-recorded came out today, about 4.5 hours ago. So.
Oh, number 5.
Yeah, number 5. And so I need to start recording to get number 6 ready.
Well, you have 9 days, so subtract League from that, so that'll make 4.
2 of which I might spend with my parents.
Yeah, so it's like 2 days.
So,
Plenty
it's
of
pretty much like normal.
Yeah, pretty much. Gonna have the same amount of time. So, good times. Anyways, I think that probably is gonna about wrap it up.
Probably.
We kind of been talking. It's nice to have a podcast where we actually have stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I know the snapshots kind of ate up a lot of time.
Well,
but
yeah.
we're very much looking forward to 1.7. We just need to hurry the hell up and
Oh, yeah.
map out the continent before it comes out.
Yeah.
yeah,
This means you guys need to help.
Well, the thing is, I think we have till Minecon. Just
Yeah,
would
actually,
guess.
that's probably a good guess, because they're gonna probably want to release it there.
yeah, either that or immediately before or after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
somewhere around.
MineCon. Just
Hmm?
December. When?
In
Oh, it's
November.
Thanksgiving, isn't it?
November 11th, I think.
Oh, that's a while.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but it takes a while to do these maps, man.
you have plenty of time, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Realistic,
thanks.
you do.
Thanks everybody for listening. We hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, and we'll see you guys for the next one.
Penis.
Again, we're not doing regular podcasts anymore. We're going to do it. We're still going to do it releasing on a Friday if we have one, but we're just going to
If
be doing
not, we'll
them.
try to throw something else up if we can.
Yeah.
Penis.
Banjo?
Misses.
Shut up.
Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you guys next week.
Later.
See ya.
Bye.